Let's start with developing your database brain. I started using Obsidian a few months ago actually for my personal knowledge management, and this is the place where my knowledge can live, grow, and most importantly actually connect to each other. I still use Notion for project management, but that's for another video. For my personal knowledge management, I use Obsidian. And what makes Obsidian powerful for cognitive synthesis isn't just it stores information, but how it enables connections between pieces of information, which I was missing in Notion. This is actually really important because this level of thinking isn't about how much you know, it's actually more about how you connect what you know. And let me walk you through the key techniques that make this work. So first thing first, what I do is that I do brain dump and connect nodes. This is basically the foundation of the system. And a common scenario for me would be let's say I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see a great reel about maybe, I don't know, branding that has a useful thing that I could use later. The old me would just hit save on the right corner of the Instagram and forget about it. But the question is, when was the last time that you actually went through your saved items on your Instagram? I don't know about you, but for me personally, the information there just sits unused and I just forget about it, and it just satisfies my ego momentarily. But the thing is that learning happens when we do something with the information. If you just know, it's meaningless actually. So what I started to do differently is that now I create a new note in Obsidian with the relevant details, but the crucial part is explaining why I wanted to save that information and why it's relevant to me, because I forget why I saved that in the first place. Then I do two important things. I use brackets to link it to bigger notes like this, and this connects it to my knowledge network. Think of it like in organizing books in a library, because you wouldn't put irrelevant books next to each other, right? Even though I put it here, ignore it, please.